Hi, welcome back to Travel to Some Places. I'm Jyoti, and today we have a fun video for anyone that's planning on visiting Belgrade, Serbia. Here are the top things to do when you're in Belgrade.
Welcome to Belgrade, the energetic capital of Serbia, where history, culture, and modern life all come together at the crossroads of Europe. It was also the capital of the former Yugoslavia. It's still a place where neighbors wave hello and stop for chats on the street. Belgrade is the largest city in Serbia and one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Spreading across the meeting point of two great rivers, the Sava and the Danube, Belgrade has been shaped by centuries of change, from ancient Roman times through medieval kingdoms to the Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian empires. Today, it's a lively city full of character and a spirit that's uniquely its own. Now let's get into the top 10 things to see and do when you visit Belgrade. Welcome to the heart of Belgrade, where ancient stones whisper stories of centuries past, and green paths invite you to slow down and take in the view. This is Belgrade Fortress and Kalemegdan Park, a place where history, nature, and everyday life all meet. Perched high above the confluence of the Sava and Danube rivers, Belgrade Fortress has stood guard over the city for more than 2,000 years. First built by the Romans in the 1st century, then expanded by Byzantines, Ottomans, and Austrians, the fortress has witnessed countless battles, sieges, and empires rise and fall. Back in the day, this wasn't just a fort, it was the entire city. Its strategic position made it a hot target, and it's been destroyed and rebuilt over 40 times. Today, it's one of Belgrade's most visited landmarks, with free entry and a front row seat to history. Part of the modern-day fortress is Kalemegdan Park, a peaceful green space perfect for a stroll, a picnic, or just soaking in the views. The name Kalemegdan comes from Turkish. Kale means fortress and Meydan means field. What was once a military ground is now a public haven. Come here at sunset and you'll see why locals love it. One of the most iconic sites here is the Victor Monument, or Pobednik, standing tall since 1928. Designed by Ivan Mistrovich, it celebrates Serbia's victory in the Balkan Wars and World War I. He's been keeping watch over Belgrade for nearly a century. There's plenty to see and do all over the park, such as visit the Military Museum, which has an incredible display of weapons outside. And another wonderful thing to do is just to explore all of the different gates. It really gives you an idea or a perspective of what it might have been like to live here thousands of years ago. Visit the Sahat Clock Tower at the Upper Town's main entrance. It's one of the most well-preserved features in the fortress, dating back to the mid-18th century. It's 90 feet high, works throughout the week, and needs a winding just once every week. There's also souvenir stalls and places where you can get snacks, and the atmosphere is relaxed. It's a place to stroll, enjoy time with your family, or just take a solitary walk and soak in some history. Whether you're here for the history, the views, or just a breath of fresh air, Belgrade Fortress and Kalemegdan Park are not to be missed. It's a place where the past feels close and the present feels peaceful. Number 2 on this list is composed of 2 hidden gems that can be found on fortress grounds, but they're far from where most tourists tend to visit. You do have to remember that this was a whole town at one point, so it's spread across a large area. And these 2 places deserve a spot of their own, as you have to make the extra effort to reach them. But if you do, you're in for a treat. Ružica Church and St Petka Chapel are tucked away in a quiet, almost fairy tale area of the fortress, far from the hustle and bustle of the park. There are numerous stories about the origins of Ružica Church, with historians believing a church stood here as far back as the 15th century. What we do know is that during Austrian occupation in the early 18th century, the Austrians built an ammunitions warehouse here. The warehouse was adapted in the 19th century to become a military church. However, it was damaged during World War I and had to be reconstructed after the war. And that is the version we are able to visit today. It's an absolutely stunning vision. Outside, the ivy-wrapped walls, inside, chandeliers made of shell casings and swords. While the inside may be small, it feels deeply spiritual, lit by candles and filled with the scent of incense. Just below Ružica Church is the Chapel of Saint Petka. It is built over a spring that is believed to have healing powers. It's one of those places where time seems to slow down. The interior is covered in mosaics, vibrant, shimmering scenes of the saint's life. I saw people quietly praying. Whether you believe in miracles or not, there's something undeniably moving about this space. You can even drink the water and take a bottle of water home with you. You should leave a donation if you do. These 2 hidden gems deserve a special visit. Number 3, the National Museum of Serbia. The museum sits right on Republic Square in a grand building that reopened in 2018 after a major renovation. I didn't expect to spend several hours here, but I did because there is so much to see. You'll travel through Serbian history, from prehistoric artifacts to Roman statues, Byzantine icons, and Renaissance masterpieces. The timeline layout really helped me to connect the dots. And you can see the works of numerous Serbian artists, as well as international artists like Monet and Picasso. And just a little tip, don't miss the medieval section. The jewelry and weapons are incredibly well preserved. Up next, number 4, Knez Mihailova Street is the heartbeat of downtown Belgrade. It's the main pedestrian boulevard. The vibrant street is full of shops, cafes, and restaurants. If you come on a warm weekend, you'll find the outdoor seating full, so come early. You'll also find street musicians playing local and international music, artists with their wares on display. It's where people come to stroll, shop, and just enjoy being a part of the heartbeat of Belgrade. Knez Mihailova leads straight into Skadarlija, the Bohemian Quarter. Picture cobblestone streets. Well, actually, you don't have to picture them. You can see them here. As well as wrought iron lanterns and restaurants with live folk music every night. Number 5 are the Sava and Danube River boardwalks. So, if you want to get some air, get a view of the rivers, take a nice walk outdoors, enjoy the sunshine, it's time to head to the Sava and Danube. they've been transformed into scenic promenades. The Sava side has a modern vibe, wide boulevards, new cafes, and even swanky buildings like the Belgrade Waterfront Tower. It's the perfect place to go for a jog or a walk or even take a coffee break. Over on the Danube side, especially near Zemun, it's more laid back. There's numerous restaurants and cafes. In the summer, you'll have access to floating restaurants and even some nightclubs after dark. But during the day, there are peaceful places to enjoy. Taking a walk along these promenades is a perfect way to experience Belgrade like a local. And yeah, you'll see many families strolling on both of these boardwalks. So definitely something to experience, especially getting closer to sunset. Number 6 is the Church of Saint Sava. You can't miss it. It literally towers over the city. The Church of Saint Sava is one of the largest Orthodox churches in the world. Construction started in 1935, was halted by war, and resumed decades later. Today, the exterior is finished, and when you walk inside, you feel as though you're about an inch tall. It is an incredible building, and the gold mosaics glitter from every surface. The scale is definitely one of the most impressive things, and then it's the beautiful mosaics. Next, we've got Nikola Tesla Museum. This is a must for any science lovers out there. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor behind alternating current and so much more, was born to Serbian parents in what is now Croatia. The museum in Belgrade is dedicated to his life and genius. It's small, but packed with personal artifacts, original documents, and dramatic demonstrations. Watching electricity leap from Tesla coils is unforgettable. His ashes are actually housed here in a glowing orb. A bit surreal, but very Tesla. You should know that the museum staff do excellent guided tours that are included with the price of entrance. And also they provide you with demos of various Tesla inventions. Next up, number 8, hop on over to Zemun and you'll find the charming Gardos Tower. Built by the Austro-Hungarians in 1896 to celebrate 1,000 years of rule, it's more than a monument, it's a perfect viewpoint. Climbing the spiral stairs gives you a panoramic view of the Danube, red-tiled rooftops, and flatlands beyond. Zemun itself feels like a sleepy little town with its own rhythm. You can grab lunch at one of the riverside restaurants and enjoy a different kind of Belgrade. Number 9, the Cathedral Church of St Michael the Archangel. Right in the city center, across from the Patriarchate, the cathedral is deeply rooted in Serbia's history. Built in the 1830s, it was a symbol of Serbian resilience during Ottoman rule. The interior is richly decorated, colorful frescoes, and the scent of beeswax candles. Important figures like Prince Miloš Obrenović are buried here. Number 10, last but 110% not least, we've got to talk food. Belgrade is a feast from rustic kafanas to buzzing bakeries. We have to start off with the Karađorđeva schnitzel. Legend has it that in the 1950s, a royal chef needed to impress an important guest quickly. So he took a veal steak, rolled it with kaymak, which is a clotted cream, breaded it, and fried it to golden perfection. The result was a rich, hearty masterpiece that was so beloved that it was named after the great Serbian leader, Karađorđeva Petrović. Today, it's still known as the King's Schnitzel. Try ćevapi, grilled minced meat served with flatbread and chopped onions and a clotted cream called kaymak. Or burek, which is a breakfast favorite and also the perfect snack. It's warm, flaky baked pastry filled with cheese or spinach or meat. Very satisfying. For street food, look for pljeskavica stands, and you could describe it sort of, it's a Serbian burger, huge and spiced.
Okay, this is what it looks like.
There's so many different delicious things to try. For example, sutlijaš, which is a Serbian rice pudding. Or anything at the bakery. And also sausages are very popular. Then you've got donors. Those are very popular and delicious, a popular street food. There's many things to try here. Also try the knedles. It was my first time and they're delicious. They're little bowls of potato dough stuffed with various fillings. The original is plum and it is delicious. And food is very affordable here. Of course, there are sort of the higher end restaurants as well, but also very affordable options. So it's up to you what you want to do. But you can try local food at an affordable price and you're going to get excellent quality pretty much wherever you go. Belgrade surprised me, not because it's flashy, but because it's real. It's proud of the past, full of soul, and always evolving. Whether you're here for history, music, food, or just good people, you'll find it. I hope this guide helps you fall in love with Belgrade the way I did. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more travel stories, and let me know in the comments what's your favorite part of Belgrade, or where do you hope to visit when you visit Belgrade. Travel to some places and see you next time.